What's up, guys? NBA talk with the last video of the night. So late, but has to be done. Finally, a Clippers and Utah Jazz game. But at the same time, I'm looking at this game and all the other games that I saw. This is by far the most boring. Like, it doesn't feel like exciting. This series is just not, it doesn't have it. I don't know why. For me, it just does not have it. Even though there's a lot of stuff into it. The defense from the Utah Jazz kicking in the last half of the fourth quarter to get them into close range of taking over the Clippers lead. Um, it just not. I'm not feeling this series at all. But the Clippers won. There will be a game seven. There will be the game seven. First one of the playoffs 2017. A game seven will happen. And it will happen in, I believe, in LA. With the LA Clippers winning this game. Clippers win 98-93. It was a tough bout. The second and third quarter was definitely all Clippers. But the Utah Jazz really bounced back in the fourth quarter. Like, it was looking like the Clippers were about to win, but they closed that gap really bad. The defense is just there. They had DeAndre Jordan in foul trouble all night long, even though he still played 38 minutes. DeAndre Jordan had to be careful, especially he got those two early fouls in the first quarter. Austin Rivers, he started picking things up later on in the game, not at the beginning, like not in the first half that I would say, but in the second half that he started building things up. Chris Paul, it's been Chris Paul. He's the man, of course, because without Blake Griffin, he has to take up a lot of load. He has to take up the shooting as well. He put up good numbers tonight. Yeah, and that's pretty much it to say about the Clippers. The Utah Jazz, you have Gordon Hayward going off tonight. Was not enough. Ruby Gobert, with a good numbers, very good numbers. The George Hill was also in foul trouble. Like in the first quarter, he was in foul trouble, but he picked things up very very quickly and provided good points. Joe Johnson couldn't repeat himself up. He couldn't repeat the last performance he did. Rodney Hood, he couldn't do anything at all either. So you got mismatches. You like the Clippers took advantage of a team that did not come all together. They didn't step up. They didn't show up tonight fully. Well, at least not at the proper time. They allowed the lead to go away and allowed the Clippers to hold on to that lead as long as they did. So, good job, Clippers. So, let's get into the stats. Clippers, Chris Paul, CP3, 29 points, 8 assists, 2 steals. He was 10 for 20 from the field. Austin Rivers with 13 points. By the way, he was inserted into the starting lineup. Yeah, 13 points. JJ Redick, once again, another bad game. 4 points only. He needs to step up. DeAndre Jordan with 13 points, 18 rebounds, 7 turnovers. All in 38 minutes while being in foul trouble. Malimut with 13 points, 6 rebounds. And then we look towards the bench. You got Marquise Space with 9 points in 10 minutes. 12 points for Jamal Crawford in 29 minutes. The team shot 49% from the field, 42% from the three-point range, 17 assists, 41 rebounds, and 16 turnovers. And for the Utah Jazz, you have Gordon Hayward with 31 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Pretty damn good game. Rudy Gobert with 15 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 3 block shots. Very productive. George Hill with 22 points and 3 assists. 22 points and 3 assists for George Hill. And then off the bench, Joe Johnson playing 34 minutes, only 9 points tonight. So that's it. There will be a game 7. And I believe the winner will go on to face the Golden State Warriors. So I think this is I think this is the only team left that hasn't concluded yet. So finish up, man. The Golden State Warriors are waiting for you to beat you down. So I'd rather much see the Utah Jazz than the Clippers because the Utah Jazz showing more elements to themselves. Like Joe Johnson, he being a closer, a guy who could put in for the clutch moments, for the final seconds, final minutes, put him in there, have him score for you. That would be pretty dope to have. I forgot that Joe Johnson was on the team, by the way. Like, at least in terms of how he impacts the floor. I think he will be definitely key in this series if they can win this game. Well, game 7, that is. So that's it. There will be a game 7. So let's wait until then. And that will be concludes the first round. Peace.